They found her one night, digging up the graves by the edge of the city, her chubby hands like crocs, holding crumbs of wet black hair from the earth. "What are you doing?" they shouted. In the bustling city of Irede, there was a beautiful woman. Everyone called her Mama Tawa. She was the most famous hairstylist in the whole town. Even the richest woman would wait in line to have her braid their hair. Mama Tawa was fast, she was gentle, and her braids were beautiful, tight as ropes, shining as snakes, and they never ever came undone. But no one knew her secrets. Mama Tawa always smiled when people sat in her chair, but her smile had a way of stretching too fast. She would talk to them in soft voice, sweet words, her hands moving quick, twisting and waving, and while she walked, she whispered little blessings into their ears. "This year will protect you," she did say. "This year will bring you love. This year will make you strong," and they believed her. What people didn't know was that Mama Tawa collected hair from every head she touched. After each visit, she swept the falling strings into a small leather bag she kept hidden in her apron. People thought it was strange that Mama Tawa's shops always looked dark, the hair thick, and the smell of oil and herbs, but they thought it was just the way she walked. They never knew that the strands of hair were more than just waste to her, they were ingredients. One day, a girl named Shade came to Mama Tawa's to have her hair braided before her wedding. She wanted to look beautiful and blessed, so she sat in Mama Tawa's chair without a second thought. Her chubby hands worked fast, her fingers weaving the strings, while her eyes flashed with a strange light. But a strange thing happened to Shade that night. She began to feel cold, as if her head was wrapped in something heavy. She tried to pull her braids loose, but the hair would not come undone. It felt tight, too tight, like it was pulling something out of her. That night, Shade couldn't sleep. She lay in bed, hearing whispers she couldn't understand. They grew louder, filling her room. Filled her ears until it felt like her very head would burst. But then she saw something, a shadow figure, standing at the edge of her bed, watching her with dark, hungry eyes. The next morning, Shade's family found her in bed, her face pale, her body cold, her beautiful braids lay undisturbed, but her spirit was long gone. They said she died of a strange sickness. The town mourned, and Mama Tawa offered to braid Shade's hair for her burial, as she always did for those who passed. They allowed it, no one questioned her. Years passed, and more people fell sick after visiting Mama Tawa's shop. Sometimes it was just a cold feeling that lingered, a sense of something watching them. Other times, they saw strange things in the night, vision of Mama Tawa bending over them, her hands reaching for their heads, her mouth whispering strange words. The people don't know why, but they kept going to her, kept sitting in her chair, and kept letting her hands wave her magic. And Mama Tawa kept collecting her hair, filling her purse and jars with it, storing it in the darkness of her shop. One night, a young boy named Dele, curious and brave, crept into Mama Tawa's shop. He wanted to see what made her so special, what made her braids so beautiful. But what he saw were jars upon jars, filled with hair that seemed to move and twist on its own, like it was alive. And there at the back of the shop, he saw them, the spirits of the people who had sat in Mama Tawa's chair. Their eyes hollow, their face pale, their hair knots and twisted into braids that reached towards him. Fingers of darkness that wanted to pull him in. Dele ran from that place, and he told everyone what he did see. The people gathered torches and marched to Mama Tawa's shop, determined to put an end to her dark magic. But by the time they arrived, she was gone. Only the strewn empty jars remained, and the faint smell of old ears and herbs. Since then, they said that if you walk alone at night in Irede, you might hear the soft sound of weaving and a whisper that promises strength, beauty, and love. And if you are foolish enough to follow that whisper, you might just end up in Mama Tower's chair, and her hands on your head, and her words filling your ears. For once Mama Tower has you, she never ever let you go. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you.